Got my first box from Simple Fishing for the month of October. And today I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing, and then I'm going to fish with all the lures in here. And my goal today, not my goal, but my challenge today is to catch one fish on each lure in here. So let's get to unboxing. So got a little card to tell us what we got. So the first one is the Berkeley Flicker Shad. That retails at $5.99. The Gambler Minnow Spin, which is right here. So it is pretty much a jig head that's got another head on it with a spinner. I don't know if you can see it, it's upside down in the pack. Pretty cool, I've never actually seen that before. Next on the list is from Bam Baits. It's a watermelon 4-inch frog. Pretty cool. I've used these in the past. I kind of like them. They're a little bit too long for what I like, but I can make do with that. And last on the list is Northland Tackle Mimic Minnow. Pretty much a little swim bait with a spinner rig on it. So this one, oh yeah, this one is at $2.89. The Bam Baits is $2.99, but it's only got the 2 in the pack, so it would obviously be a lot more expensive. And the Gambler Minnow Spin is $5.89. There that is again. But yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed with Simple Fishing. The real reason why I picked them was because they mainly target pike, bass, and walleye, which is what I like, obviously. And they're from Canada. They're out of Alberta and all that stuff, so it's pretty good. Out of all this stuff today, so this one, I brought just a couple soft plastics, random soft plastics for this to try it out. And the only other thing is I brought hooks. So I just brought some offset hooks for the frogs, and that's about it. And then just a little bag, a couple leaders. That's it. So without further ado, let's get to the challenge. One more thing, I'm going to leave the link to Simple Fishing's website down below, so you guys can go check it out, and maybe you guys will get hooked on it too. First lure I'm starting with, be the frog. See how this goes. Haven't been getting luck on the soft plastic frog, so I'm switching over to the jig head with the spinner. I just got a little crappy minnow just to tip it off with, see what I can do with this. Into a fish on that one, the jig head.
Ooh, it's a pike.
Yeah.
So
grab my camera and videotape this. You're all man him in here.
On the spot outdoors, just hooked into a little pike here. On
the jig head.
On the jig head with how big you think he is? He's hooked into a little pike here, just on the jig. Ooh, he's got to be a good 4 pounds on the jig head. I'm gonna
wait, you gotta hold the camera for a minute.
Nice little one. You gonna take him over? Yeah, there's the jig.
The proof on the jig head. Nice little pike. First fish. once again
I've only used this once this year.
on the jig head. One thing I don't like about that jig head is it bends. This piece bends pretty good. Huh. One down, 3 more to go.
Yeah, the only thing I used to weigh this is my big one.
Trying out the Berkeley flicker shad now. Got some nice rattles. Let's see how we do. There's fish number 2.
What?
I caught a perch. I don't know if you want to count that, but
It's a fish.
he did come at it.
Every fish counts. Except when you walleye fishing.
Mimic minnow now. Lots of tiny fish. It shouldn't take very long for something like this. See how you can do. There's a spinner down. Caught a little rock bass out in front of the beaver house here. One more lure to go. Going back to the topwater frog. I got 1 lure left. Topwater frog. Making a little move to see if I can find a bass or something to hook into. I'm almost done the challenge. Hopefully I can finish it. Oh, I'm giving up on the challenge. The only bait out of the box that I could not get a fish to bite on was the topwater 4-inch bam bait. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of review now. Berkeley flicker shad. Give me 1 minute. All in all, it was a pretty good bait. I'm gonna have to take this along with me on some walleye fishing trips. But for the place I was fishing today, it wasn't very good because I was in about, at the most, the 2 foot of water. But anyways, Berkeley flicker shad. Would definitely buy that. The Gambler minnow spin. I still think it looks pretty odd, but it seems to catch fish. That's the one I got the pike on. Just got just an old rubber minnow on it. All in all, pretty impressed with that lure too. And then the Bam Bait watermelon 4-inch frog. I still like these even though I didn't catch anything on it today, but just not the day for frogs. And last one, the one I had most problems with, was the Northland Tackle Mimic Minnow. So I like this bait, but the problem with it is this snap right here that snaps the bait to the spinner. I caught a smallmouth with it and I lost it right at the shore, and this snap come undone and I lost this in the lake and I had to retrieve it with a stick. But other than that, it's a pretty good lure. I really don't know what I'd use it for. I'd probably just take the spinner off and just straight use the swim bait, but don't really fish for any species that really will go after a really small bait like that. But anyways, so yeah, all in all, I'm pretty impressed with the box from Simple Fishing, and I can't wait for my next 2 boxes to come in.